Coming up on a Levi Trumbull exclusive.
I ran a red light? Is that why I'm being pulled over? Yes.
The Frederick County Sheriff's Office is looking to make an arrest.
Well, I'm not going to perform my field sobriety, but I will step out of the vehicle. I don't have a problem with that.
Why won't you perform field sobriety?
Why would I? Why would I give you probable cause to take me in?
The only problem is that Levi is stone cold sober.
What is your probable cause to think that I'm under the influence of alcohol right now? You think that I'm DUI right now? This is insanity. I can't wait till you take me into Frederick County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to blow on your actual test, and it will be completely sober, sir.
And it's all fun and games at the Sheriff's Office until the truth is finally revealed.
I'm going to blow straight zeros. Okay. I don't give a So he's sitting here giving me his opinion on how everything should work.
This just says you have 0.00 alcohol in your system, so there's no alcohol in your system. That's all this machine is reading for is alcohol.
It's wild.
You think that I'm DUI right now? This is insanity.
It's rude.
Just shut up and listen for a second. There's no one with substance to be under the influence from, all right?
It's wrongful.
Yes, officer.
It is the arrest of Levi Trumbull. All right, guys, we're here again today at the Frederick County Sheriff's Office. I'm joined with Levi Trumbull. This is going to be the most explosive police body camera footage you've ever seen from the Frederick County Sheriff's Office, and that is saying something. They've seen a lot of exciting stuff, but this is exciting for the wrong reasons. We're going to talk about implied consent, false arrest, and DUI laws. What we're going to discuss here in regards to the DUI laws is if you flip over the back of your license, it says implied consent for blood and urine regarding whether or not, and breath, whether or not you are in fact under the influence. Now, this, if you say, no, I'm not gonna do any of this stuff, it's not grounds for arrest, it's grounds for suspension of your driver's license. Now, in this video, you're gonna see young Levi here get pulled over, claim that he runs a red light, and then they're going to talk about step out of the vehicle, we need you to do a field sobriety test. A field sobriety test is not a portable breath test. A field sobriety test is like the thing with your fingers and stagnus and you know, one leg up in the air and walking down a line, all that sort of stuff. You absolutely have a right to refuse a field sobriety test. You cannot lose your license for a field sobriety test.
Or get arrested.
Or get arrested. If you don't give a breath test, they can suspend your license because that's like the contract you have with the state of Maryland for your driving privileges. So this guy is under the mistaken belief that if you fail to do the field sobriety test, which everyone has a right to refuse under any circumstances. That's, again, that's the one where you do all this stuff and you fall over and they say, oh, he's drunk, even if he has a bum hip. Long story short, you can always refuse it. It is not grounds for immediate arrest. There's no implied consent that says you give up your freedom if you don't do a field sobriety test. You'll notice he was not asked to do a portable breath test before he was arrested. This is literally just dealing with the field sobriety test. So anyhow, guys, we're gonna go ahead and let Levi tell us a little bit more about what we're gonna see in this explosive video.
Well, guys, this is an unbelievable situation. Like Sean just said, this is explosive. You're going to want to watch every single second of this body camera footage that is about to be played. It's chopped up and edited nicely between 5 body camera videos that we received late Thursday in the evening, and we've been working on it ever since. But again, you're going to hear some serious falsehoods. Sean just explained the implied consent catastrophe that he used as probable cause to arrest me. Obviously, it was not legitimate. But none of this was just proper, in my view, in any way. Now, Sean, you actually had some information about who people could contact in this explosive situation if they wanted to redress their grievances. What do you want to say about that?
Well, there's a guy named Jeff Hyatt, and he basically does their internal investigations. We're going to provide you with his email address so that you can send a nice email complaint after you view this video with your thoughts on Deputy Roush and him falsely arresting innocent little kids for driving while sober.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I heard a lot of that the last time. You know, perhaps try to keep it professional, but we are allowed to redress our grievances. So that information is up on the screen right now, and do with that information what you will within the lawful purposes of the state of Maryland.
And guys, if you happen to work for the Frederick County Sheriff's Office and you see Deputy Roush, make sure you give him a very disapproving stare so that he knows he did bad.
Guys, one of the most striking things that you're going to see in this body camera footage, and one of the things that really upset me, was seeing when Deputy Roush, my arresting officer, laughed and played around with the other officers and said that he didn't give an F if I would blow zeros on my test or not. Personally, I really wish he would have cared.
He works at Frederick County Sheriff's Office. He has the power to take away your liberty. He took away this guy's liberty. He didn't even smell alcohol. He is actually recorded saying that he does not smell alcohol, yet he is saying that Levi is drunk, which is ridiculous because Levi does not, the dude doesn't party. I mean, he does video. He's a nerd. All right, guys, so anyway, we're gonna get to the body camera footage now. This has already been reviewed by several attorneys. They are shocked at what they have seen. Poor Levi, he had his car impounded. He has medical bills. He had to be transported to the hospital afterwards. The guy almost had a heart attack. Look at how skinny he is. Poor Levi damn near had a heart attack at the way he was treated, at the entire experience. The fact that he had no odor of alcohol, he did nothing wrong, and he was still arrested, lost his liberty. This was his first arrest ever because obviously he's a goody-goody. Long story short, watch this body camera footage, share this video everywhere.
Deputy Roush, Frederick County.
Hey,
all the videos are recorded.
Yes, sir. How are you,
You ran a red
officer?
light.
What?
You ran a red light.
I ran a red light? Is that why I'm being pulled over?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Which light are we talking about?
The one at Lowe's going north on 355. I'm not here to argue. I need driver's license registration, please.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Insurance. I know that's at least one of my registrations.
You can have this one back.
Oh, thank you. Is my license not in here? My license might not be in this car. That's crazy. I have a valid license, 100%.
Where are you coming from?
Where am I coming from? I'm coming from Monrovia.
Anything you drink tonight?
Have I had anything to drink tonight? No, sir. I have not had anything to drink tonight.
You sure?
100%, yes.
What's your name?
Totally sober. My name is Levi. It's the same one on that registration card.
Okay.
Yeah, everything on that is the same. I can't believe I don't have my license on. I must have brought it in because I know I usually keep my wallet and things like that in here, but I know I took it out because I made an online purchase recently. So I guess when I took that out, I must have just not brought it back in here. But so I apologize for that. But everything on that registration card is active and current, as you can see. So yeah, I mean you have no you can run me. It's all good. Everything will be good.
You still live in Monrovia?
Yeah, that's everything is current. So everything on that is good. Yeah, everything will check out.
I didn't, but he's getting run through it. Just because I don't smell anything doesn't mean much.
Well, no, I mean, he's dressed like he was
Out
somewhere.
Yeah. And he straight up crushed that red light. Like, what the fuck?
There's no question about it. And took a minute to pull over.
And has been repeating every single thing I've
I heard
asked him.
that. It's like he's stalling to figure out what he's going to say. Constantly looking to the left and to the right. Very report, 2129.
Officer. What's going on?
Over there.
Oh, hello, officer.
All right, I'm going to have you step out and field sobriety real quick. Make sure you're sober. Good to drive.
Well, I'm not going to perform my field sobriety, but I will step out of the vehicle. I don't have a problem with that.
Why would you perform field sobriety?
Why would I? Why would I give you probable cause to take me in? Do you think I'm
I already
DUI?
have probable cause to take
What's
you
the
in.
DUI?
What's a DUI?
Well, no, what is your probable cause to think that I'm under the influence of alcohol right
Driving
now?
behavior, speech patterns.
What about my speech patterns?
It's not something I'm going to get into right now. Do you want to perform field sobriety or no?
Well, no, why would I give you that? Because
Okay,
if
then
I
I'm going to take you to jail.
go right ahead.
Okay, turn put something back.
You think that I'm DUI right now? This is insanity. I can't wait till you take me into Frederick County Sheriff's Office and you take me in and then I blow on your...
I got one tonight.
I blow on your... I'm going to blow on your actual test and it will be completely sober, sir.
I have 11095.
Yeah, I'm 1095 right now. I'm going to remain silent at this point, so thank you.
That's fine. So what's going to happen now is you're going to be read your advice of rights through the MVA, okay?
Thank you.
Do you have anything on your person to cut, stick, or poke me?
No, officer, I have nothing that's going to harm you.
Okay.
Stick you, poke you.
Open your mouth for me. Lift your tongue. Up. Yep. Okay. Any piercings, dip, or anything that I've missed?
I do not have piercings, and if you ask, do I chew tobacco?
Yeah.
No, sir. I do not chew tobacco.
Okay. This could have been real easy, man. If you had anything to drink, this would have been real easy. But you insist on going down this path, so that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I have a cell phone in there.
Oh, we're going to tow your car.
You're going to tow my car?
Yeah.
Okay. That's insane. Okay. I assume at some point there will be some sort of medical examination to determine whether I'm actually under the influence of any substances, and there won't be...
No, I didn't say get in. Just stand there.
Okay, that's fine. And again, I just want to reiterate for the record, I am stone cold sober. I have not had anything to drink. I have not taken any drugs.
You're not giving me a chance to exercise that. So based on my observations, I'm going to take you in.
Well,
And if you want to blow zeros, that's fine. We're still within our right to tow your car.
I mean, I hear what you're
Do
saying.
this investigation, okay?
I hear what you're saying. I didn't believe, am I required by law to perform a field sobriety exercise? I didn't believe that I was.
It's called employee consent. It's on the bottom of your Maryland driver's license.
Okay.
I'm going to have you just in the back while we do the paperwork up front. You just hang out right here. We'll do the paperwork real quick. You want to grab your stuff out real quick?
I just think this is a shame tonight. This really is.
Okay, I've given you my opinion. You've given me yours.
I understand. I mean,
That's
you are
Step in the car.
arresting an individual right now who is not
Sit in the car.
DUI. Okay, I'm sitting in the car.
Based on the observations I made,
Okay, I
I
understand.
determine you might be under the influence. There's more than one substance. Just shut up and listen for a second. There's more than one substance to be under the influence from, all right?
I understand.
You're not
the
allowing me to
difference.
do the test to either confirm or deny that you're under the influence of anything, so I have to go based on my observations. So
I
I place you
understand
under arrest for that. Even if you blow zeros, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Your refusal for the test gives me probable cause. Okay?
Listen,
All right, so-
I do hear what you're saying.
So you want to continue to argue it and tell me how smart you are, that's fine.
I'm not arguing with you, sir. I'm
You are.
just letting
You've
you
been
know
arguing
that
every single thing that I've done.
I'm not arguing with you, sir. I'm just letting you know.
Hang tight on it.
West Main Street, Area Drive in Hummingbird. 717 Laura, assume that her
Thank you
child's
for providing me this documentation.
My name is Area 11. Yeah.
Advice of Rights, Maryland Transportation Article 16-205.1. You have been stopped or...
Good, dude? bro crushes a red light in front of us at Lowe's Lane, just going northbound. So I light him up. He proceeds for a quarter mile, just refusing to stop. Slows in here, just like darting all around. Walk up, eyes are bloodshot. Hands me 2 registrations. Goes sifts through his credit card. Says I don't have my driver's license on me. I'm like, okay, step out of the car and do field sobriety. I'm not performing any tests. 1095. So that's where we are now. He's like, I'm gonna blow straight zeros. Like, okay, I don't give a fuck. So he's sitting here giving me his opinion on how everything should work.
All right, I'll get the tow started.
I appreciate it. No.
If eligible, a temporary license valid for 45 days. The following periods of suspension shall be imposed against your license or privilege to drive in Maryland. If you refuse to submit to a test, your suspension shall be 270 days for a first offense and 2 years for a second or subsequent offense. If your test result is an alcohol concentration of at least 0.08, but less than 0.15, your suspension shall be 180 days. If the offense involves a motor vehicle accident that resulted in the death of another person.
What other reason? Colorado v. Bernstein. We are impounding this vehicle. Thus, we are going to conduct an inventory search as well. So, 2-prong.
Just confirming in the notes by citing verbally or is that
Yeah.
this time, he's done something that is verbal.
Roush, you see the registered owner? I'll knock out the tow sheet for you. Yeah.
Offenses under any other state's law. If you are convicted of a drunk or drug driving offense under Maryland Transportation Article 21-902, and the judge or jury finds beyond a reasonable doubt that you knowingly refused to take a test of breath arising out of the same circumstances, an additional criminal penalty of not more than $500 or imprisonment for not more than 2 months, or both, may be imposed under Maryland Transportation Article 21-902G. If you are convicted of a drunk or drug driving offense under Maryland Transportation Article 21-902B or C, and the judge or jury finds beyond a reasonable doubt that you knowingly refused to take a test of breath arising out of the same circumstances, the court shall require you, under Maryland Transportation Article 21-902.3, to participate in the Ignition Interlock System program for 1 year pursuant to Maryland Transportation Article 16-4. 04.1. You may request an addition to any preliminary tests that were taken. Having been so advised, do you now agree to submit to a test?
You want to take a breath test?
Yes, officer, I would. And I just would like to state for the record, I believe my vehicle is still on and running if someone went on. I mean, I don't know, maybe they...
It's getting towed, so the tow driver's going to need the keys.
Well, the keys are in the ignition, so...
That's fine.
Yeah. But I just, I don't... It might still be running.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Mail patrol, anything you want. Alright. Hop in the back, bud.
Yep.
You want that stuff for me?
Yep, thanks. Oh, you want that? Yeah. 664, I believe 668 is going to be closer.
Yeah.
Where do you put your gun at?
Just literally, just because you can detach the holster.
Oh, right. Yeah, I can't even get it.
Yep, shake the butterfly clips right off. Yeah, pinch at the bottom.
There it is.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Go on now, watch your step.
Yes, officer. Thank you.
Yeah, you need to be closed. All right, I'm taking the handcuffs off. I'm going to sit in that chair.
Yes, officer. Thank you, officer. Is it right here? Okay. Handle.
Maybe.
Are we doing this tonight or tomorrow?
Thinking about it. There we go. Alright, come on, Levi.
For my sake, I hope it's tonight. Stand up.
Yep. I need you to take a nice deep breath. You gotta seal your mouth around the top of this mouthpiece and keep blowing until I tell you to stop. Understand that? Whenever you're ready. Come on over. Nice deep breath and keep blowing until I tell you to stop. Keep going, 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 keep going. Keep going, I can stop. Have a seat. When it's ready, we'll do that again.
Yes, officer.
Alright, come on again.
All right.
Alright, just like last time, whenever you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Keep going, 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 keep going. I can stop.
All right.
Have a seat.
There are 20 males outside.
Are we going upstairs for DRE requests?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can see the bike off of it. He's on.
He is?
Is he on?
I thought he was on military.
Oh, maybe he isn't.
No, I'm not sure.
Who's got the Halsey?
I think Bo has her.
Oh. You better call upstairs then.
Yeah. I already know what it's going to read. Hey, are you guys able to do a DRE page? Are you guys able to do a DRE page?
A DRE? For the state? I don't know. Zeros.
Oh, really? Oh, awesome. Yeah, if you could notify them to do a DRE, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much. Apparently they are upstairs and coming down.
Oh,
That's the quickest I've ever heard a DRE respond in my life.
Usually their videos aren't.
It's days and days and days away. That's not normal. Don't get that in your head that that's normal. Normally it's an hour wait. How about you? Any copies of all this? Right now I need a signature from you acknowledging that you agreed to take a breath test and took one satisfactorily. What we have now is what's called a drug recognition expert on his way to check for any additional substances.
Well, come and take my blood and urine too. That'll be a better resource to be able to run it through. Is that funny?
Yeah, because all you got to do is take field sobriety tests and said you want to act like this.
I don't want to act like anything, sir. I have to exercise my rights.
And,
you know what I mean?
And now you're forcing this investigation. So, I mean, if you enjoy spending the night in the hospital and doing the evaluations, giving blood, that's on you.
Well, here's the thing. I don't, but at the end of the day, there are certain things that I have to do to make sure that my rights are protected, because when men in uniform, you guys are the state, right? And I'm considered the private. When the state comes down on the private, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'll do the signature, man.
Okay. I know you. I understand you need a signature. Right here?
Yeah, signature of driver. As
So-
you, as the private.
I would usually like to read all of this before I sign it, but
That's what
roughly...
was read to you and placed in front of you in your lap. You're welcome to give it a read at your, at your leisure.
Was this the audio that was played back in the car, the 7 minute and 42 seconds?
Yep,
I
and
think it
placed in
was?
your lap. Yep.
Placed in my lap, okay. This was in my lap the whole time. It was dark, so I couldn't read it.
Yeah.
Okay,
police cars
this
are
is the
that
same
way.
document. Okay, advice of, you have been stopped, you refuse to... No, I'm not... Well, I'm not refusing to submit to a
It
test.
says if you
Okay,
refuse to submit
if you
to a
refuse.
test. In the
Okay, I'm
hypothetical
making sure.
situation.
Hypothetical. Okay, listen, I would love to spend more time reading this, but I will sign it. I don't want to...
I mean, you're not obligated to sign it. If you want to read it, read it. I don't care.
This is well, the title says advice of rights, so I guess it's just notifying me of what my rights are. So
As a Maryland driver's, yep.
yeah, okay. Which that title at the top certainly helps. Would you like this back, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. You're more than welcome. In Japan. Thank you.
Have you signed this one quick?
And what is this one right here?
This just says you have 0.00 alcohol in your system. So there's no alcohol in your system. That's all this machine was reading for was alcohol.
I already knew that.
Alcohol. We have to do that test.
I know, that's fine.
So sign the bottom for me. It says you're receiving your copy of that paper.
Okay, so defendant signature,
Yep.
that's me.
Yep,
I
that's
admit.
you.
Okay, thank you.
Monocacy at Lakesford, Maryland, T-Tom, 213352.
There you are. Here's your pen.
We're going to bring him over here. Notice it's a little bit bigger room. We're going to run your DRE test in the other room. Just drop this in your pocket.
Okay.
Just grab your form. Oh, we're not crammed this tiny little room.
Understandable.
You ever see right there, alright?
This is my seat right here. Good evening, officer. How are you?
I'm Corporal Leonard, Maryland State Police, my ID6495, here for my body cam, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
It's my understanding that you've agreed to speak with me today.
I have not agreed to that. I was going to ask what's happening here right now. What are my rights as it relates to what is happening in this room right now?
Well, no trouble whatsoever. I explained that. It's totally fine. I was called a drug recognition expert, someone who's highly trained to be able to tell impairment from things other than alcohol, drugs, controlled substances, medications, things like that. Before I do anything, I do have to review your Miranda rights. But I can, before I go there, if you want, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them.
Yeah, so what's your background?
What's my background?
Yeah, your background. You said that you analyze people and you recognize to see whether they're under the influence of drugs specifically?
Yes, sir.
So what's your background that gives you the ability to be able to do something like that?
11 years patrol of the state, and then I took not one but two different classes with the state police in charge of DRE recognition.
Like a college background?
Or not a college course now.
Not a college course. So you did take some sort of, is it through the state of Maryland?
Yeah, yes, it
State
is.
of Maryland program, okay. And you got certifications in being able to do the kind of activity that we're doing here in this room right now?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, very cool. Very interesting.
Yeah, it actually is very interesting.
So, and you've been on the force. Are you state police?
Yes, sir.
State police, oh,
So
okay.
I'm not.
There is a Frederick barrack.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every county has one? Okay. Okay, very cool.
I do have to read you your Miranda rights.
My Miranda rights, yes sir. Thank
Because what we're going to be talking about is going to dip into things that could potentially mean incriminate yourself. Give me 1 second. Should anything legal actually be going on? I'm not saying anything is, but you have to read these rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write may be used against you in court of law. You have the right to a lawyer before answering any questions and have a lawyer present at any time before or during questioning. If you now want to use this as a lawyer, but not afford to hire one, you will not be asked any more questions at this time, and you may request a court to appoint a lawyer for you without charge. If you agree to if you agree to answer questions, you may stop at any time and request the assistance of a lawyer. No further questions will be asked of you. Do you understand these rights that I've read to you?
Yes, I do.
Do you agree to speak with me?
At this time, I'm going to exercise my Miranda rights and also my Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution, and I'm going to assert that right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you very much, officer. Do you have anything else for me right now?
Not at this moment. No. I mean, if you don't want to do the DRE eval.
Well, I mean, I am going to actually, you read me those rights. Those are my rights, yes?
Yes, of course.
And I'm going to exercise them.
All right.
as I'm sure that
I was
you
under-
would respect or you would understand.
I'm not going to ask you anything. I was under the impression that you wanted to do the DRE valid proof that you weren't impaired. But
Well, actually, what I said to the officers earlier was and I said this to them on the scene. I said, if you would like to give me a breathalyzer, I'm more than willing to take your breathalyzer to see what would come up. And, you know, I know it's 0, so we did that. They brought me here and we did that. But I also said earlier that I would willfully submit to what's required, I believe, under the Maryland Transportation Articles, which is the requirement for blood, urine, or breath. So I've done one of those at this point. There are 2 outstanding. If they would like to go about effectuating that, I'd be more than willing.
here's the problem. It's okay if I call you Levi. It's Levi,
You
right?
can call me Levi.
Mr. Levi, that's a problem is we're working towards was the blood. And now that you've invoked Miranda, I can't get you there. So that's fine.
Okay, well, I'm going to invoke my rights.
Yeah, I mean, you already did, so it's
Yes.
kind of all done with things.
Okay, well, I'm letting you know. I don't know if that's, they breathalyzed me.
Yeah.
That wasn't-
Yeah, no trouble.
Okay, well, thank you, officer. I appreciate it. All right, I'll keep my phone. Oh, whoops. Thank you.
All right, you're not free to leave.
I understand that. I will follow your orders and comply with your
Just
wishes.
have him sit back in another room.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Or you lead the way, officer.
Yeah, I'd prefer if you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where I'm going.
Right here. Right here.
Right here,
Yep.
right back to where I originally was in this
Yes,
nice
sir.
brown wooden chair that looks like it was constructed in about the 1960s or 70s.
It does indeed.
A lot of people have sat in this chair, that's for certain.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Just a few. Just a few.
You have somebody come pick you up?
Do I have somebody that could pick me up?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I mean, I don't, you're asking me that here and now. What time is it approximately? Do you know?
Well, getting it right out here is going to be your problem. That's why I'm asking.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm saying if they were far, you can start making phone calls.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I don't have much of a choice, so I guess the answer to that question would have to be yes.
All right, so make sure you check this for the reason I stopped you. All right?
I understand that,
Get you
officer.
okay? All right, but here's stuff.
All right, are you ready for me?
Yep.
Okay.
Follow me, I'll take you upstairs to get
Okay,
here.
thank you. Good evening. Hey, have a good night, all right? Appreciate it. Let's see.
So your car is only a duty. You gotta come up here with proof of ownership of the vehicle to receive a tow slip to get the vehicle out of the lot, okay?
I need to come,
Back here with proof of ownership of the vehicle
like a title?
or a registration or something like that.
Well, I have a registration. Like what the registration I handed you, is that sufficient?
It's in the car.
But like, is that sufficient? You said I need to come back here and present ownership of the vehicle. Is the registration sufficient?
Yeah, but you'll need
If I
your
come
license with it, but
yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
okay.
get it if it's in the car.
I will get it.
You need another copy? Okay.
Are you talking about my license?
You'll need your license as well. But you'll get to have proof
I
of
know
ownership.
exactly what my license is. My license is sitting right
Okay.
in my right on my desk.
All right, good luck, bud, all right?
All right, guys, thanks for watching that whole video. Like I said previously, definitely you want to make sure you send it to your friends, your family. The only way that this does not happen again is if you share stories like this. It's an unbelievable situation. I have covered stories like this time and time again, but on March 29th, like I said, I was the story and it was totally unpleasant. I don't want to see this happen to anyone else at any time, at any place. Sean, what are your final thoughts?
The only way you can help us is to email the address that you see on your screen right now. Send in your complaint, which is protected by the First Amendment, right to redress, right to petition your government for redress of grievances. Send in a complaint, let them know what you thought about Deputy Roush, whether you thought he was a total prick, whether you thought he was justified for arresting sober people because he was bored or maybe had too much steroids that day. Long story short, if your voice is not communicated to the leadership here at the Frederick County Sheriff's Office, Roush will not be disciplined. That'll be left up to the courts in an upcoming proceeding.
Guys, thank you very much.